big a deal to me. Cher, this is a good one. Cher called David Letterman an asshole on late night. What's up? She's making all these faces over there. You're making me nervous.
What are we doing
What's
wrong?
the matter, Caroline?
It's nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. So, did anyone see that David Letterman when Cher called him an asshole? Does anybody remember? We gotta Google that. I love Cher. I haven't met
do
Cher.
no wrong, so he obviously did something.
Yeah,
wrong.
I love them both though. I love Cher, and I met her once
Oh,
too.
it's Phil Schoenfeld.
Come on in. Yeah, the guests are coming in. Marlo Thomas and Phil Donahue got married on this day in history. They're still married, and I know that. She recently was on television saying that they have great sex, and that's what keeps them together.
Really?
Yeah. Marlo, that girl. Oh, the camera's right there. Thanks.
Angelisa.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That would get the delivery. Yeah.
Soul of me.
Yeah, that's nice. What else happened on this day? Oh boy. President Nixon confessed his role in the Watergate cover-up on this day. What a big man
That was a lot of fun.
big man that Richard Nixon is. He confessed. Wow. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood debuted on television on this day. That gets the biggest noise of everything right now. Good old Mr. Rogers. Yeah. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It hit number 66 on the charts. Now, how often does that happen? That a movie from a song from a Disney movie gets on the charts. It hit number 66. Look at that. It's like the longest word they say that there is. Supercalifragilistic. My brother used to be able to spell it backwards. Yeah, he did. He could.
Isn't it the same thing?
No, it's Docious Alley. Oh, he would spell it. He would go like Docious Alley Expiistic Fragile Cali Super. But he could spell it too. Beatles, Ticket to Ride. Single goes to number 1 on this day. Those Beatles had more hits, man. Lyndon Baines Johnson presents Great Society on this day. What's that? Do you know what Great Society is?
It's Grace Slick's band.
That's all I know. Something like that, right? Do you think that's what she calls it?
Political.
Yeah, it is. Mickey Mantle hit a ball off Yankee Stadium's facade on this day. Wow, not that Yankee Stadium, because now it's the new Yankee Stadium, and they tore that one down after they said they were going to keep it up. How could they do that, those mean politicians?
Because they're politicians.
Yeah, does anybody, these are songs I don't even remember or know. Mother-in-Law by Ernie K. Doe. Anybody, you know who that, oh right, you know it? Well, you're going to have one in 2 weeks, a mother-in-law. It went to number 1 on this day. No? Well, it's From Heaven. Yeah, there you go. Touchables in Brooklyn. Do you know that one? By Dickie Goodman. Anybody know that? Touchables hit number 42. The first revolving restaurant ever. Do you know where it opened on this day in history?
At the World's Fair in Queens.
No.
No.
It was in Seattle. The Top of the Needle. That was the first revolving restaurant. Do we have any anymore?
What, in
Revolving
Toronto?
restaurant?
None in 61.
It's in Toronto.
They have one there?
CN Tower.
Yeah?
Yeah, that went up years ago.
Well, this was years ago, too.
That was before the Seattle one.
Really?
I don't know. I thought the CN Tower was the first one.
Well, this was probably in America only. I don't know. The Bob Hope Show aired its last episode on this day.
A lot of laughs.
Yeah. This is a really good one. I think it's hilarious. Somebody named Robert Zimmerman. You know who he is?
Yeah. Father Mark Zimmerman?
No, Bob Dylan. He had his bar mitzvah on this day. Yeah, exactly. His name was Bob Dylan. Robert Zimmerman.
Had his bar mitzvah.
He was bar mitzvah on May 22nd. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, so I don't know what you say like today.
It's also the day that...
Happy anniversary of your bar mitzvah, Bob Dylan.
It's also the day that Windows 3 also came out in 1990.
Uh-oh.
Which also became the first rivalry of Mac and Apple.
Nice. Now, what Windows are they up to now? Like 5,000?
No, actually I think they're up to Windows 8.
8. Wow, Windows 8. 5'2", Eyes of Blue. I remember. I know that song. Gene Austin. I didn't know that. Hit number 1 on this day. Do you know that song?
Mm-hmm.
See, that one we know, right?
Yeah, because it's about short people.
Yeah, exactly. My mother used to sing that all the time. Yankee Bronx Bombers hit 14 home runs in one game on this day. Wow. The Wright brothers patented the airplane on this day. That is a life-changing.
That's a big one.
That's huge, right? This is a big one, too. Dr. Washington Sheffield invented toothpaste tube on this day. What would we have done without him? Dr. Sheffield. Sounds like the nanny. But that was in 1892. 1892 was the
good old days.
Toothpaste came in a tube. Wow, what was the tube made out of, I wonder? Because it certainly wasn't made out of what it is today, I'm sure of that. What else happened? Oh, look at this huge stuff. Leroy Buffington patented a system on this day to build skyscrapers. Damn, all these smart people, right? What would the world be without them? This is one I think Lorraine's gonna like. The Great Train Robbery. 7 men make it off with $98,000 in cash on this day. I knew you were going to like that one.
That's my favorite.
In 1868.
And they got away with it.
They got away with it.
They get away with it all the time.
Yeah, it was the Reno brothers, 7 men. And the last thing I'm going to say, and I only said this was because his name really threw me. Former Vice President Aaron Burr. Isn't Aaron Burr Gunsmoke? Wasn't that his name?
The person who killed
That's Raymond Burr.
Oh, Raymond Burr. Maybe they were related. I know, it's so familiar sounding. All right, well, Aaron Burr, his long-lost uncle, was the former vice president. He is tried for treason in Richmond, Virginia, and he was acquitted on this day. And the first public library ever opened on this day in Connecticut. Check that out. I just went to the library today, actually. I love the library.
What did you get?
I got 2 books.
Which one?
One from an author who was on the show here last week, Caroline.
Yeah.
And the other was the Genya Raven Lollipop Lounge, because I kind of read it, but I didn't read it enough, and I have to reread that book. And already, just like rereading the first part, it's so great. So I highly recommend you reading Lollipop Lounge by Genya Raven, because she's the best. All right, birthdays. Oh my God, it would have been cuter, but Allison Eastwood, the daughter of Clint Eastwood, who no longer is human in our world, because maybe he's right here. Here's Clint Eastwood, right here in the chair. Yeah, exactly. I know. He changed, right?
Nobody's going to want to sit in that chair.
Oh, yeah, they will. It's his daughter's birthday, and Naomi Campbell's birthday is today.
Oh, she's great.
I wonder what she's doing tonight.
She's
Oh
getting
boy,
completely wasted.
I'm sure she is. I wonder who she's going to beat up. Morrissey's birthday is today. Yeah, Morrissey from Depeche Mode. Here's another one you'll like. John Edward Stevens. Do you know who that is? New York City bank robber. FBI most wanted list. His birthday is today. Does anyone remember the Specials? Of course you do.
Yes.
Jerry Dammers, the keyboard from the Specials. His birthday is today. And speaking of amazing artists, Bernie Taupin's birthday is today. He even wrote Courtney Love on her album. He wrote songs for her.
Which songs did he write?
He wrote Love Song, which is it's one of my favorite ones. It was her solo album, America's Sweetheart, which I love that album. Like, I don't even think she loves it, but it's like my favorite album. I love that album. And he wrote one of the songs. Michael Sarrazin, anybody remember him? He was an actor that I used to like him a lot, but he disappeared. Richard Benjamin, the annoying actor that you kind of can't help but like. Goodbye Columbus. Did you ever see that movie? You should check him out. Richard Benjamin was classic. Susan Strasberg. You know who she is, right? Lee Strasberg, I think. They were related. They had to be. And it's Harvey Milk's birthday today. So he's an angel today, as long as he is still with us all. And we have something on today's show that's going to correlate with Harvey Milk's birthday. And Johnny Olsen, the TV announcer from The Price is Right. Who remembers him?
Oh, I do.
His birthday is today. You remember him?
Of course.
And angels in the room. Angels. John Derrick, the man who had all those wives that looked exactly the same with different names. Yes. Rocky Graziano. We all know who he is. The boxer. He's an angel with us today. Langston Hughes. Yes. Big giant angel. And the last angel is that guy, Victor Marie Hugo. Does anyone know what he wrote? I love these smart people. You are so right, Scarlett. Wow. Yep, he is an angel with us today. And you ready for the show to start?
And the keyboard for the Doors.
Oh, he died this week, not today. Yes, the Doors are gone. That was the end, right? Yeah, I know. But, the Doors will live on forever. And I don't know. I just have a funny feeling that when that happens, because it will happen to every single solitary one of us, we just don't know what we're in for, but it's got to be something. It's got to be good. If we all go, come on. Well, we're all going to be here today. So we'll be right back on this Vanilla Pudding Day.
You pursue